The cursed car. Riaz was a man who often traveled alone. He found a strange sense of peace in driving at night. But on this particular night, the journey he embarked upon would haunt him forever. 2:30 a.m. On the highway, Riaz's car sped down the deserted highway. Darkness stretched endlessly on both sides, and not a single soul was in sight. He absent-mindedly listened to the radio when suddenly, bright headlights appeared in his rearview mirror. A black car was tailing him closely. He thought it was just another vehicle, but as he increased his speed, the car behind him did the same. If he moved right, it followed. If he turned left, it stayed right behind him. A strange fear crept over him. Gathering his courage, he glanced into the rearview mirror, but there was no driver in the car. This isn't possible, Riaz whispered, his hands sweating on the steering wheel. Suddenly, the black car pulled up beside him. When he dared to look out the window, his blood ran cold. A shadowy figure sat in the driver's seat, pitch black, featureless, except for two burning red eyes. Riaz felt his breath hitch. Panicking, he pressed the accelerator harder, but the car remained beside him. Suddenly, his radio shut off, and a whisper filled the car. "This road is not yours!" Riaz, trembling, gripped the steering wheel tightly. But when he looked ahead, his stomach dropped. The road had changed. He was no longer on the highway, but on an old, broken, and desolate road that seemed to lead nowhere. "What the hell is happening? Where am I?" he shouted. The black car had disappeared, but when Riaz checked his rearview mirror, it was back, this time racing toward him at an unnatural speed. Terrified, he slammed the brakes, but his car wouldn't stop. The horn blared on its own, the doors locked automatically, and from the radio, a horrifying laughter echoed. "There's no turning back now." And then, a deafening crash. The next morning, police found a wrecked car by the highway's edge. The doors were scorched, the windows shattered, but there was no one inside. The strangest part? When they checked the highway's CCTV footage, Riaz's car was the only one visible on the road. The black car had never existed.